Ciao Giuventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. The day after Juventus Parma, 3-1 victory for Juve. I'm so happy because I will tell you something. I want to talk about football. Finally, football is back. Yesterday was back. We could see our really beloved Juventus with some really strange things that happened yesterday. Yes, you heard it really well. Sandro scored not one, but 2 goals. And my boy, my son, the Ligt scored finally his first goal in Serie A this season. I am more than happy. 3 points that get us closer to Milan because they lost. We will see all these kind of things, and don't forget, yes, it is still the hot topic. It is not over. The talks about the Super League are not over because Seferin talks yesterday, Rummenigge talks, Perez, Agnelli. We will go through all of that after speaking about Juve. So let's go to the Italian and international papers to see what they are saying about our beloved Juventus. As I told you, beautiful image, 3-1 victory of Juve. We see the team celebrating with the Ligt and all the other players. Great feeling because I tell you, I don't care if I have to score versus Barcelona, versus Real Madrid, versus Liverpool, versus Parma, versus Inter, or versus Rimini. For me, when the ball goes in, when Juventus scores, I celebrate and I'm more than happy. So guys, if you want to, don't forget to put a maximum of like. Try to balance the video, maximum of like if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel if you are new, if you want to be informed and entertained about everything what's happening, the 360 degrees around Juventus. Don't forget to subscribe. We go with all the news, starting with Corriere dello Sport, who is saying vince l'altra Juve, the other Juve, the Juve from the field, won yesterday. Cristiano Ronaldo and Dybala didn't score. Dybala didn't reach 100 goals with Juve. Cristiano Ronaldo remains at 97 at the moment. Pirlo is beating Parma with 3-1 with the goals of the defenders. Inter did 1-1 yesterday versus Spezia. They stopped. Conte said there were a lot of pressure. I will tell you something really strange later when we will speak about Conte, because he said something about UEFA. I will tell you already now, I will spoil you. Yes, I agreed yesterday with the words of Conte. Really strange, but everything happens nowadays. We go inside because Sandro said yesterday, after doing the Cristiano Ronaldo, because he scored 2 goals, he said, we were good to put our chin up immediately. We changed the score after the conceding 1-0 versus Parma. We are there, 3 points that were crucial and important. Whoever scores, more players, more different players that are scoring from the team, it's better. What about the Super League? We thought only about the game about Parma. That's what they have to do. But that's a bit different version as what Pirlo said, because Pirlo said the only opponents we had yesterday was not Parma, but it was ourselves. We had our problems in our mind after the loss versus Atalanta in the last minutes. You remember that loss where Atalanta actually went over us. They have to play today, by the way. Let's see what they will be able to do. Will they stay behind us, or will they recuperate it? I'm really curious to see that. But then they said, Pirlo said, not only Bergamo, the game versus Atalanta we lost was a problem, but also in our mind we had a lot of distractions in the last days. Crazy. He spoke also about Dybala and Cristiano Ronaldo. He said that we missed Dybala a lot because he is unpredictable. He has this kind of magic and we missed him a lot. And then he spoke about Cristiano Ronaldo when he was in the wall, where the ball actually went just where he was and went in the goal, the 1-0 of Parma. He said, maybe next time I will not put him in the wall. I show you the image of what happened yesterday because there was a bit of controversy. Who was at fault? Was it Arthur? Was it Ronaldo? Whoever was at fault, whatever. Was it Buffon that didn't put it on the barrier? Yesterday Pirlo said, hey, maybe next time I will not put him in the wall. What about the rating of Tuttosport? 6.5 for Buffon. For me, he deserved a 6 because he didn't even move yesterday. He was beaten on that one. Danilo 6.5 for Bonucci, 7 for the Ligt that was scored yesterday, 7.5 for Alexandro, man of the match for a lot of people on the channel yesterday. I was also hesitating if it was not Cuadrado, the assist man that is serving goals on silver plates. More and more and more. 18 this season. What a game. What a season for Cuadrado. He also received a 7.5. 6 for Bentancur. Arthur 6.5. McKennie 6.5. 7 for Dybala. A bit high for me. That's a bit exaggerated. And then a 5.5 for Cristiano Ronaldo. What about the Gazzetta dello Sport? Because now that we spoke about the game, we go slightly into the Super League, because it's not over, guys. You will discover a lot of things. Gazzetta dello Sport said Rebus Agnelli. Agnelli, a lot of question mark, a lot of talking points about that. Agnelli, occhio a Nasi. Agnelli, pay attention to Nasi. Who is Alessandro Nasi? I will explain you later. Rummenigge, president of, or in Bayern Munich, he said, we have to do peace. I have an article about that. Tre colpi Juve, 3 goals for Juventus. And then we go with Rummenigge, as I told you immediately. He said, I will bring back the peace in football, because it is a big chaos at the moment. Did I hear at the moment Andrea Agnelli on the phone? Not yet. It was my decision, said Rummenigge, because at the moment let's explode a bit the bubble. Let's make sure that everyone is calm again, and then I will call him. So I want also to put and highlight also the other people that are speaking about the Super League that are against them. He said that PSG was absolutely an example in that thing, because they refused from the beginning. We know that now the president of PSG is also president of ECA. He took the role immediately of Andrea Agnelli, that gave his dismissal of ECA, European Club Association, for people that doesn't know. And then the only thing that is a bit contradictory for me, he said, I will bring peace back in football, but then when he speak about Andrea Agnelli and Seferin, he said, I don't know if I will be able to bring back peace between both of them. So Rummenigge, if you want to bring peace, you have to start with the most important people in that story. What about Tuttosport Insider saying Agnelli, what a hit, che botta. But Elkan is giving him the trust, but pay attention, because a lot of things happened, a lot of bad images is put on Juventus, right or wrong, I don't know, but it is true at the moment. There are a lot of negativity are surrounding at the moment for all the people that are saying Agnelli out, what I absolutely I'm not agree with. Well, they are saying pay attention, because there is a big hit. Elkan giving him trust. Also, Agnelli said words about Juventus. Who is Nasi? You will probably have listened to that name, heard that name. Alessandro Nasi is the cousin of Andrea, and John is also educated professionally by Marchione, that was in Formula 1, and also the boyfriend of Seredova, the ex-wife of Buffon. He could eventually, about the rumors, take over one day Juventus. What said Agnelli yesterday in a big thing? He said, Super League, it's not over. It is a project that we will still remain and think for sure. Now, with the fact that a lot of teams went out, we can't start immediately. At the moment, it's parked, but I will dedicate myself 100% to my love, Juventus. Grande Presidente Agnelli. This is what we need at the moment. Focusing on Juventus 100%. Fabrizio Romano gave the words of Antonio Conte. I told you I agreed with Antonio Conte this time. He said, first of all, sport must always be meritocratic. I agree with that. But UEFA organizes all the competition and reserve only a small part of the money to the clubs. The clubs must be rewarded more appropriately. UEFA does not invest anything. The club, yes. So Antonio Conte is saying the clubs are taking all the risk, but they are rewarded only a small part of it. About UEFA. Great words of Antonio Conte yesterday that said actually how it was. Florentino Perez yesterday, we know that in the night he's always talking. He said, I'm 74 or 78. I'm never tired because I always in all my life went to sleep really late and I woke up really early. He's sleeping really a few hours. Hey guys, if you want to succeed in life, you have to sleep a little hours to work. Florentino Perez said the Super League is not dead, so confirming what the clubs that are still standing are saying. It is only on standby and we will work on the project. All 12 founders clubs signed the same contract. He's saying actually that the clubs that were there signed a binding contract. Binding is you have to do it. But at the moment, nobody paid a penalty for leaving. Why? Because officially, nobody left the Super League. They left it on communication in terms of papers and beautiful letters saying sorry to the fans, like Maldini, for example. Really strange, by the way, by Maldini. He said, I was never involved. Hey guys, if you are a manager and you have never been involved in these kind of discussion, there is a problem. Or they don't trust you, or you are not doing your job good enough, or you are just lying. So really strange about Maldini, but it is what it is, guys. That's what I wanted to say today. No Mercato news at the moment because all the focus go on the Super League, on the Champions League. Let's see. The only thing is yesterday we also heard that Seferin, his salary increased with approximately 30% during COVID time. Take the news, do whatever you want with it. Thank you for following the channel. Don't forget, put a maximum of like, subscribe to the channel. Grazie, forza, Juve.